174 pounds, and O'Connell will experience a 6-inch reach advantage. Here's Andy with the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight is brought to you by R.J. Olson Plumbing and Heating. And now for an amateur catchweight fight scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, with an amateur mixed martial arts record of 2-1. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at 174 pounds. From Fall River, Massachusetts, by way of Cape Verde and Portugal, he's representing Regiment Training Center. Let's hear it for Jordyne Machica Tavares. And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner with an amateur mixed martial arts record of 2-2. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, and he weighed in at 174 pounds. From Dover, Massachusetts, he's representing Connors MMA. Make some noise for Gavin O'Connell. When the action begins, our referee in charge, John English.
Oh, man. These guys are really getting the fans involved in this one.
Tense.
Everybody's looking forward to this fight now. Let's go.
Different vibes of focus. We got
Tavares in the white.
hyper focused in the white trunk to Jordyne Tavares, razor focused in the black trunks for Gavin O'Connell. Contrast of builds, contrast of styles, contrast of energy. That's what makes the sport so captivating and awesome.
All the energy to start, but they're coming out a little closing the distance with a body lock here on the cage.
2 seconds before kick is answered by a couple of stiff jabs, and now Gavin O'Connell with the underhook against the fence.
Ooh, tried to climb up the back there, ended up falling off the top.
Getting a little anxious for the back.
That's a risk you got to take.
Good top control here. See, very explosive from the bottom, you can see. Really trying to muscle his way up. Yep, gotta watch out there. Yep.
Nice way to transition on top for Jordyne Tavares.
Look like O'Connell kind of held on too long, and then
That's
another transition.
nicely done with the deep half.
Hey, we got a lot of stuff going on here.
Very slick.
Jordyne trying to finish a guillotine from bottom half. Not going to work out this year.
It looked like Jordyne kind of powered his way into that reversal, and O'Connell took a breath, got his hips engaged, and made space that created a few options for him to escape. And that's just that John Connors jiu-jitsu experience where he made the options available and took it.
Devon Flew
he might have
He might have to let go of that.
Trapped.
He's got to let go of that arm.
He's got to get his O'Connell's got to clasp his hands together to get this. And there it was. That was a very nice attempt, though.
Yep, the threat was at least there, too, to transition here.
Yeah, that's the Von Flue choke, for those unfamiliar at home, is when someone's going for that guillotine on the wrong side. The man on top, or the fighter on top, can then use their shoulder pressure to get like a cross angle, arm triangle type grip and choke the opponent out. Yes, with their own shoulder and forearm as they're holding on to the neck with the guillotine.
He's going for deep half here. Quite an interesting strategy there, Cotton, because it gets rid of an arm. But hey, whatever works for you. Good explosive movement. He's done that twice now.
Finish on top again, though.
He's done that twice now.
Gavin O'Connell just seems like 3 steps ahead of any transition on the ground right there, because he's been seamless.
Work at Connors MMA, man.
Yeah,
100%. Yep. And Connors MMA known for their great mat skills. You know, he's doing great on top. He's got to be careful, as you know, because again, we got an explosive guy on the bottom here. Right, he's going for an omoplata here.
Yeah, very nice transition there, trying to create the sweep.
O'Connell's doing the right thing by putting himself against the cage, because he's got to get to the other side in order to complete this. There's no way that, he's got to see, Tavares has got to get his head to the other side in order to even get him over. So this is, as long as he's holding on to him, this is just a weird position that they've been in.
Got some limbs in weird places here, but Gavin's landing some shots on top.
And now he's in a weird reverse mount. Got to watch out for the
whoa. Might be a point there. He was definitely throwing some head kicks.
That's 3 or 4
Gavin's
of those.
cut in the eye. I don't know what it's from. Could be
I think it might have been one of those kicks.
He's definitely got a nasty cut, probably from one of those, but Definitely can't kick.
That's definitely from a kick.
Yeah.
100% from a kick.
You hate
Well,
to see the
especially with a cut, you gotta.
You got to take a point.
Yeah, I'd say so. Especially
where the
here's
cut
the
is.
replay here.
Look where the cut is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tried to go for a fifth one. 4 of them. That's one. Yeah, definitely take a point.
Yeah, at
100%
least
point.
for sure.
Taking 2 points.
You don't got to clap that out, but I got you. It's a good call by the ref. Clapping the ref's decision.
Play by the rules.
Clapping the ref's decision. I agree. I agree. That's being diligent and enforcing the rules there. He got away with a couple of fouls, and you know Gavin O'Connell probably walking away with a 10-8 round for payoff for that fresh new cut under his eye due to an illegal blow.
Now, what happens if that's unfortunate because like, what if that cut gets into his view now?
It's the placement
He's
of the
definitely
cut.
he's definitely got to focus in now and not hold on to that too long because he's definitely holding on.
We'll lead into it. Let's hear what he says.
Just do the same thing. What the fuck do I do? You're doing great. Just take him down. You're winning by 3 points now. You won the round. You got 2 extra points. Just get on top of him and stay on top of him. Take your time. All right? Hey, keep it up. Let's go.
All right, round 2.
Yeah, John English, rightfully so, took a point there, and the Connors corner certainly making that a point to Gavin O'Connell, who's getting checked out by the doctor in regards to the placement of that cut and the intensity of it. Looks like the fight's going to go on. It's fine.
Yeah, Doc, let him go.
Yep.
He's good.
So yeah, with that point, that point deduction, he's up a 10-8 round. You win another round, you pretty much solidify the decision there. So sound advice from the corner.
This could be the most important round of O'Connell's fight here.
Both guys ready to get back to it.
Touch him up. Nice show of respect there after that.
Oh,
right
in
down.
On a single
right
is Gavin.
down. And it's, you know what, that's actually really surprising that the taller man would shoot for the legs like that, if I'm wrong. You know, I just feel like leverage-wise, it's really hard to get somebody with a lower center of gravity down like that.
Well,
he
must have felt the grappling advantage, though, that
yeah,
first
for
round.
sure, 100%.
Yeah, he was just so,
But Tavares is clearly very athletic, very strong and explosive.
Oh, there it is.
You know what I mean?
But the advantage on the ground was evident for Gavin O'Connell. Even though he's on his butt right now, he's jockeying for a better position there, and he's got it. Just even when he's in a bad spot, he finds an avenue to win the jiu-jitsu battle. Johnny Cupcakes, after a round and change here, Gavin O'Connell's groundwork is looking great, but give us your thoughts on how these two are matching up against each other.
Yeah, both guys looking awesome. Tavares, I feel like he just needs to use more wrestle-ups. Right now, he looks like he's muscling his way through a lot of these scrambles. I'd like to see him be a little more precise, and when he makes some sort of elevation, get onto a leg and make it into a wrestle-up. I feel like O'Connell really just needs to do a better job of riding Tavares. Right now, it seems like he's clinging onto him a little bit, and he's kind of going for the ride. He needs to be able to like loosen and be tight and ride these positions so he can remain on top and doesn't lose position in these random scrambles.
Wise words from Mr. Cupcakes. I agree entirely.
Gavin O'Connell staying on top, landing shots up top as well, making him carry his weight.
He's got to get flat off of his back, does Tavares. He's trying to use the cage to explode, which I find a lot of the toes in the cage thing for both men. They're just sliding around like a slip and slide. But he's got to get it flat off his back. He's got to get to a hip. This double underhooks from mount thing.
Gavin
you know what I mean?
Gavin's doing a good job of keeping both Jordyne's shoulders on the mat here.
We got a minute left. It's a long time, but O'Connell's got to kind of get to work as well. Like, you might have mount, but we do grade things a little bit off of damage. It would look a lot better if you were to maybe score a little bit as well. Not that anything you're doing is wrong. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you're winning, do it.
Sometimes you got to be careful with double unders on top there, too.
On mount, right?
Yeah. A sweep could
go
happen.
over this a lot. If he explodes, it goes over his shoulder. It's very possible. See what I mean? Right there. There it is.
Yeah, he takes the underhook out, though.
Oh, that was a good there. He's ground and pound. This is where he wants. 30 seconds is a long time to go.
Tavares bucking, trying to get out of bottom mount here.
Right. And O'Connell being very, very careful.
O'Connell looking for a
sub.
sub.
Going for an Americana there. Lost the position because of it, so.
Short time, though.
Yeah, Tavares has got to get moving if he wants to get any kind of ground back here. He is down in a big way.
Gavin staying tight, not letting him get any shots off on top.
Yeah, we might be, yeah. So we're all, I would say we're up, Gavin will call him up 2 rounds, especially after that 10-8. It's very clear that Tavares needs a finish here to probably come out with this victory.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious right there. Seemingly down 2 rounds by a large margin, especially with the point production. We're going to listen to the regiment corner.
Step off to the right, Jordyne. Okay? Look at me. Look at me. We do it all the time in the gym. Step to the right. Step to the right. Throw you and hit him. You understand me? You can knock this shit out. He doesn't want to stand with you. You're giving this to him. I don't want you on your back. If you cross the scramble, you got to get to your feet. Don't just stay on top. Get to your feet. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
You need underhooks, Jordyne. Underhooks, okay? Not over. Get under the arm so you can get him on feet, okay?
Get out there, circle right. You got to hit him in circle. Hit him in circle. Think of the boat. You understand me? Think of the boat.
All right, big round for both gentlemen here.
Yeah, do or die time for Jordyne Tavares and Gavin O'Connell riding the momentum. He looks amped up like he might want to finish even though he's up 2 rounds.
I mean, say Gavin O'Connell won the first round.
All right, round 3 coming in.
Would that be 9-8?
Like a
10-8.
Yeah, 10-8. It'd be 10-8, and then this one, with the score right now, would be like 30-27 as it stands.
2017. Or
Is it 7? Pardon me, 17. 2017. Good head position here for him, and nice trying to drag him back down.
Oh, you readjusted the grip with that pull down.
He's going to snap back down here, and he's too sweaty.
Ooh, switches to a single again.
That's just wise. He's just transitioning very well.
Nicely done, just seamless chain wrestling there.
Can we talk about what a comeback performance for Mr. O'Connell here, because he had a tough time coming back, right? Big, quick turnaround, came back, and now look at him. Fantastic.
Looking seamless through 2 rounds and some change. We're about a minute into this 3rd and final round. Johnny Cupcakes, how's O'Connell looking right here, and what does Tavares got to do to change things up here?
O'Connell looking great. I mean, he could just ride this to the win. Guaranteed he wins on the scorecards after those deductions. Tavares has got to get up. He has to do whatever it takes by any means necessary. If you have to give your back, if you have to risk losing right now, it's the only way that you're going to change this.
Yeah, desperation indeed. Got to try new avenues to explode up. The cage is there. You got to get the feet involved in the hips. But Gavin O'Connell, the comeback after his last performance where he got knocked out, just to see him come back and execute this game plan flawlessly and pretty much not have any adversity other than those illegal shots thrown at him.
Shots to his face, yeah, I would say that's the only thing, and that's not a tough time of it. But he's got to unlock his guard. He's got to start getting going. You know what I mean? He's trying to hold down the head. This is the thing. We're doing contradictory things in our guards. We're trying to create space and keep them still at the same time. It doesn't work like that.
Good ground and pound here from Gavin O'Connell. Entered the guard again with a nice straight right down the pipe.
Yeah, we talk about Gavin O'Connell coming here in the past and not really going his way with the striking department, man. You can't forget what got you to the dance. His grappling's always been his biggest asset, and it looks like he really knew the adjustments he needed to make from his past fights.
Take the path of least resistance. Everybody wants a bloodbath, but if you know you can duck under somebody's shot, pick them up and dump them on their head, do that. Do it every single time until so your brain's not mush. There's no reason to do that. If you have this, then keep it that way.
Yep.
Another warning for John English for the fence grab there.
And your other skills will come.
Yep. Use your strengths to build your weaknesses. Don't abandon your strengths to only focus on your weaknesses, because then they both suffer.
Gavin getting a knee on belly here.
He's working for something here. It's an odd angle we've got over here at the commentary table. He's got the mount.
They're on the other side of things right now. 10 seconds left in the final stanza. With the point deduction, it should be a seamless, unanimous decision victory for Gavin O'Connell as we await the tallies of the scorecards as Jordyne Tavares and Gavin O'Connell go the distance. 9 minutes down. Gritty jiu-jitsu, great transitions, and a great comeback performance for Gavin O'Connell.
Yeah, for sure, man. A lot of respect from both guys here, especially after all the energy and animosity that was going on at weigh-ins and the pre-fight here in the cage. But no, both guys are very respectful of each other as they should be, and great fight for both of them.
I'm glad that it's just over, you know, and then it's all respectful. That's what you love to see, you know. You see the the gun signs and the this and that, and that's all the pageantry of things. But at the end of the day, after you start hitting each other, you realize that the two people that are standing across from each other in this cage are mirror images of each other.
Yeah.
And so, they live the same life over and over with the same goals. And the unfortunate fact is that one of us has to lose, and one of our dreams has to die on this day. And so, all you can do is give respect to the person that stands across from you, because they are you. So, great to see that from both of these guys, despite the beginning.
You said it perfect, brother. Yeah, I'd like to see them both back in here, man. They're both very entertaining fighters.
I think O'Connell proved a lot, and I think that, maybe a little humility. Again, Tavares had a great athleticism. He had some good moments there, O'Connell just imposed his will a lot better. Here's Andy with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for these two? After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this fight 30-25, giving you your winner by unanimous decision, Gavin O'Connell.
Both guys getting a picture at the end of the day. Love to see it, man. Both love to be
Good
here.
camaraderie, yep. Love
And
that.
What a win and a bounce back for Gavin O'Connell. As we move on to our next fight of the evening, only a couple more amateur fights as we await Brandon Walker taking on Jake Callender. Coming up next in just a moment.
Man, I feel like a broken record saying I'm looking forward to every fight that's coming on, but man, I really am.